we are going to be making a Greek chicken pasta salad. The ingredients you will need is I get almost all of my ingredients from Costco, so this is a Costco rotisserie chicken. Half of one of those, white and dark meat. It ends up equaling about 3/4 of a pound. 1 cup of feta. I've used up to as much as 2 cups, but we're dieting right now. A pint of grape, cherry, or whatever type small tomatoes. A large English cucumber. 4 green onion. It says baby dill. 0.66 ounces. I use all of it. I don't even try to do 1/4 of a cup or anything like that. You will need 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. 1/3 of a cup of white wine vinegar. A 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. You will also need a 1/2 pound of pasta, cooked according to the directions on the package. Pick whichever type you like. Alright, we're going to remove the dill from the stems. I just remove as much stem as possible and throw it in my little processor. You do it till it's all done. Alrighty, I have all my dill in my mini processor. I'm going to turn it on and chop it till it's really fine. Alright, fine pieces. I'm going to toss in the Dijon, the 3 tablespoons. The 1/3 cup white wine vinegar, and the 1/2 cup extra virgin olive oil. I know some people think this is supposed to go in a special order. I'm not worried about it. It all turns out the same in the end for me. Alright, set that aside and start chopping. Alright, I have my cooked pasta rinsed and drained. Now we're going to take our cherry tomatoes and slice them in half. Keep the juice and all and just toss it into the bowl. Keep going until the pint is done. Okay, we're going to take our English cucumber and quarter it lengthwise. So you cut it in half. I'm having to do this from a slight angle. Lengthwise, and then again. And then I just slice. And add them to your bowl of pasta. The reason I use the English cucumber is because, well, they're considered seedless, but they're not as bitter as a regular cucumber, and you don't need to peel them. Alright, take your green onions. I always chop off the rough looking ends. And then you just slice them thin. The white and green parts, I use the whole thing. And toss that into your bowl of pasta. And the next part would be the chicken. I just take that half rotisserie chicken and I cut it into bite-sized pieces. Everybody's sizes are different. I try to have nothing bigger than the half of the tomato. So that way everything kind of matches in size in the bowl. I happen to like dark meat. My husband happens to like white meat. That would be why I use both, not to mention with that, you know, what are you going to do with just dark meat from your rotisserie chicken? And the reason I use half of a Costco chicken is so the other half can be used frozen for later and used in chicken noodle soup or chicken and dumplings. Yes, I do put dark meat in that too. Oop. The yucky parts. I do not want that in my pasta salad. No slimy parts, folks. And because there is dark meat in here, quite a few people have actually thought I added mushrooms, and I never have. But it is, I think it might actually be my most requested recipe. Everybody seems to love it, especially when the tomatoes are in season. Every time there's a potluck, this is what people want me to bring. There's never any leftovers. I don't ever have to worry about that. And it is the only pasta salad my husband actually requests. Alrighty. This is that pasta salad before the vinaigrette. Let me whiz it real quick. Let it get mixed up pretty good again. I mix it all together now before I put the cheese, because once you add the cheese it thickens up that sauce and it's a little harder to get it to spread around to where it gets on the chicken and all of the pasta. I do not add any salt myself, but you know, everybody likes a different amount. Salt and pepper to taste. The feta cheese for me provides enough of that. Okay, at this point, add the yummy feta cheese. I prefer to chill mine overnight. It tastes better that way once all the flavors mix. I think that the juice from the tomatoes and the vinaigrette all over everything, just it and the dill, they all need to become one, and it's really yummy. So let it sit overnight in your fridge. Alright, when it's time to serve it, you might want to stir it up a bit. If it's a little dry, add a little bit of olive oil and stir it again. And this is the finished product. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.